Good morning, welcome back, 8:22, Saturday morning, getting the family ready to head on out, and a valley filled with adventure, and on your radar should be Cranmore Mountain, right, Megan?
Yes.
Penny, I'm sorry, Megan,
You almost
my
had
fault. No, I know Megan. Penny is just, yes, hi, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you. Thanks
Good.
for stopping
You
by
too.
this morning. Whoever I am, yeah, George, yeah, anyway. So of course, in North Conway, people see it from the village, boom.
You can
lots
see it right
lots
there.
going on. We know about
Tons to
skiing,
do.
but lots going on, ropes and rides and all stuff like
Plenty
that.
to
So
do.
plenty to do. So
Yes.
what can they do?
So we have a couple different parks, I like to say. We have the Mountain Adventure Park, so that's all the rides. Mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zip line, summer tubing, chairlift ride to the top. And then we have our Aerial Adventure Park, which is a 2-hour session in our high ropes course.
Nice,
With
nice.
ladders, zip lines, tightrope, that sort of thing throughout it.
So basically, when people, let's say you want to do the rope course, so people sort of choose what they want to do, kind
Yep.
of thing. Small, medium, large, if you will.
Yeah, it's all based off of height. So basically, they take you all through ground school, and then you get up to this big sort of tower deck thing, and then you kind of get to pick which course based off your ability level and your height that you want to try out.
Nice.
So you
nice.
can start off slow and then work your way up to the harder courses.
And like when you're in, what are like some of the things that people will have to get used to? They'll be wearing, sort of harnesses and stuff, right? That's what you learn in ground school.
Yep, you will be harnessed in, and then they'll teach you how to clip in and clip out using a tweezel. And they have these zip line devices they
Right.
teach you how to use. They take you through it all, but it just kind of becomes second nature after you go through your first or second
Nice,
course
nice.
there.
And sort of a real fun thing that you sort of just, it's the coaster.
Yep.
And that gives you a sort of, people see Mount Washington all the time, but
Right.
you can see it from the coaster.
You sure can. You can see it from all those bigger rides over on the that
yeah.
side there. Tubing and the giant swing and the zip line and the coaster all give you some nice views.
And speaking of tubing, I mean, certainly in the winter, people, I mean, Bill, you just watch all the family. It's really, really nice to be able to do it in the summer too. So what's like going on under the tube that lets you go from the top to the bottom?
It's like a synthetic turf kind of surface, and they wet it a little bit so your tube will go down that hill.
Right.
But you're basically tubing on a hill that's like the size of a winter tubing hill, but you're
Yeah,
in summertime.
And also, again, now when you go out, when people go to you and they say, I want to do the zip line, what is the Cranmore zip experience?
So we do have the aerial park where there's zip lines throughout it, and then when you pull right up to the park, you can see our 2 big zip lines. Those are in the Aerial Adventure Park as well. And then we have our seated zip line ride, part of the Mountain Adventure Park. So
Gotcha.
that's a 2-person seated ride that takes you backward and then takes you forward. So it's a different type of zip rider experience, and then we do have the zip lines you can access from being harnessed in the aerial park too.
So basically, if sort of you have a family and people want to do different things, you can do that. Even like if someone just wants to sort of ease into the zip, they can sit down, and or if other
Right.
people are just like ready to fly, they can do that.
Exactly, yeah. So there's different options for all different abilities and ages and that sort of thing.
Now, what about when you get hungry?
We have a couple food options. So we have our Legends open on the 2nd floor of the base lodge, and then the Meister Hut's open. So if you get that bracelet that brings you to the top of the mountain, either with our All Park Pass or our Mountain Adventure Park Pass, you have access to the chairlift, so you can go to the top and eat up there.
So that's also good fun
Yes.
for people who want to ride a chairlift and go on up. And what kind of food is up there for the?
The Meister Hut has lobster rolls, burgers, hot dogs, grilled
Nice.
cheese, ice cream, and our brand new Tuckerman's Brewery tasting rooms up there. So you can get flights of beer, pints of beer, and I think if you do the flight, you get a free souvenir glass, which is pretty cool.
Well, it's really nice because there's something to be said for being an adult and taking the family out to enjoy. And perhaps you have kids who are maybe tweens and they're at the bottom of the mountain, and you might want to go up for an
Exactly.
adult reward.
Of course.
And then
Yes.
what's really nice sometimes is the ride down too, looking out. You get to again see the valley from a new perspective.
Yeah, because a lot of people are used to taking the chairlift up. You're not used to taking the chairlift down. So it's definitely a different experience, and the views are amazing when you take it down as well.
Now, also, Cranmore is also a lot of people enjoy summer concerts, and Cranmore is also a venue for the Arts Jubilee Series,
Jubilee,
right?
Yep, every Thursday. and through August, the second to last week of August, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
So we have 2 concerts left this week. We have Victor Wainwright, the blues concert.
Right.
So we have an early show at 6 p.m. and then the main performance at 7
Right,
p.m.
and we're watching a graphic.
There
so,
we go.
There we go. The
And then we have the
that's-
Pops concert for the last week there with fireworks.
That's always fun, the
Yeah.
fireworks. And this is something people can go and they could, just sort of, they're sitting on the grass kind of thing
Yep.
and bring their chairs
Bring a
if they
chair,
want.
you can
kind
bring
of thing.
food in, you can
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
tickets right at the door there.
And once again, adult beverages can be purchased.
They can be purchased.
It's,
Yep.
it's an important part of summer.
It is.
Again,
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying
totally
I'm,
is.
I'm saying that. Cool. Well, anything else you'd like to get out about Cranmore Mountain?
I think we covered it all, but if
All
you
right,
need
you
more
know,
info, just
yeah.
head to cranmore.com.
Well, Megan Penny, thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you.
See, there we go. Get thee to Cranmore Mountain. We'll be back after this.